Hi everyone, it is C and we are back in Coastal Kitchen Simulator. So let's just go ahead and load up the game. So in the last one, we did get our very first employee, and we also, we leveled up to where we can unlock the next recipe. I am going to, oh, there we go. Before ending the day, I am going to go ahead and just buy the recipe for the salmon crudo. I'm also going to adjust our pricing a bit and see if they complain. Let's try this and let's go back out. And we are aiming for level 3 to get the server assistant. So we should be able to do that today. Let's go ahead and exit out of here. And I think, yes, so in the last one, I did go ahead at the end of the day and put everything away. So we are ready to just close. Yes. Okay, so we are now paying employee wages, which is fine. We're still making a profit. Let's go ahead and start the next day. Before we open, I want to just go ahead and get everything prepped with our ingredients. So let me go in here. Yeah, so I do not have any ingredients. So let's go ahead and get that ordered. Ooh. We're going to go here. And I'm actually going to do 3 of each. Maybe 4 actually, because in the last one, we did have to, in the middle of the shift, go ahead and prepare more ingredients. Let's see. Let's just grab. So I'll grab the lemons first. Let's put them out here. And let's just go ahead and get everything prepped. And we'll start our day after that. I hope that you guys are having a great day. I mentioned it in another video. I am going to start doing daily uploads, and then I'm also going to sprinkle in. So some days I'll have 2 videos uploaded. Let me see, that's both at 12. Let's get one more tray out, and then maybe on the weekends I'll have it where it's only 1 a day. I'm not sure yet. I'm still kind of working all of that out, but I know for sure we'll do daily uploads, and then maybe like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday we'll have 2 uploads that day or something like that. Still kind of tinkering on that behind the scenes. But once I get that figured out, I will make a post. That way you guys are able to be aware of what my upload schedule will be. Let's see. And there's probably a more efficient way for me to do this, but for now, we'll just do this. And we'll just repeat this process until we have everything prepped. If it ends up where I feel as if this takes too long, for now it's fine because we're only prepping so many ingredients. But if it gets to the point where it's just this process takes too long, I may start cutting it out, because I think I'm gonna do daily uploads of this game for a bit, just to kind of showcase the game. And like I said, I just really enjoyed playing it, so it gives me a chance to play it again. And let's do this. Let's grab this. Perfect. Oops. Here we go. And we have, so I'm going to actually, so I'm going to set this here. There we go. Maybe actually what I'll do is I'll keep 2 full ones close to me, and then the ones that only have 8 out of 12, I'll keep on this back counter. There we go. And I'm slowly kind of getting back into the rhythm of things with this game. I, you know, I haven't played it and here I am. I say that and then immediately press the wrong button. I'm just getting, used to the controls again. Let me set that here for now. Grab a tray. There we go. Perfect. Let's just set that out of the way. Here we go. Sorry if I get quiet. Just try to focus. Get through this as fast as I can so we can actually get into some gameplay. Yeah, we're already 6 minutes into the video, and like I think what I'm going to do for future videos, I will just cut out this part. And if you think I shouldn't, let me know. I may leave in like prepping if there's a new ingredient, like when we add in the roasted and grilled, etc. At that point, oh, clicking the wrong thing. I can showcase that, but you guys kind of get the idea at this point of what to do. Or I could just off camera before bringing you guys in, I could just have everything prepped for you. Not for you, but prepped already. And then I can just kind of hop right into the gameplay. So give me feedback on that, on what you guys would prefer. But I think at least for the next video, until I get any feedback that, says otherwise, I will do a lot of the prep off camera just so that you guys aren't watching 10 minutes of me just cutting up ingredients. So right now, I'm just not very fast at it. Okay. And I updated some of my sound settings. So I'm hoping this sounds really great. If it's, if something's off, please let me be aware of it. I am still learning, still learning everything with this process, with this YouTube process. So please give me feedback if you think that something sounds off, and I will, continue adjusting my settings. I do use OBS, so if you guys have any tips for, better quality sound or anything of that nature, please let me know. And I don't know where the best, I'm gonna go back to putting them over here. So let's do this. I'm gonna grab this. Here we go. And let's grab this last coconut water. And I actually want to throw that back there. Ooh. Let's do this. Perfect. So, yeah, I think we're ready. 10 minutes later, let's go ahead and open up. So we do have our cashier. We are still going to have to take the orders and bring out the items. But as soon as we hit level 3, we will go ahead and get that new employee. Hopefully that is sooner than later, so I can just stay in the kitchen and just vibe back there. In the beginning, it does take a little bit for the customers to come in, but like I said, once you get going and that reputation goes up, there's no way to point to it, but in the right hand corner you can see our reputation, the level, as well as how much money we have. But once that goes up, people, your entire restaurant will be filled with people, so there's no problem getting them in. But right now we just don't have the reputation for people to just be, filing in and having a full house at opening, I guess. but that's fine. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get their order taken, and let's just get going. Let me double check something really quickly. Okay, I do have that on the menu. Okay, perfect. In another game I played, I unlocked a new item and then I forgot to actually put it on the menu. So I just wanted to make sure I didn't screw that up. And for this, we're going to do 2 ramen slice. Raw salmon slices, sorry. Here we go. And let's get this brought out. Perfect. Let's get their order taken. So this one, and it's going to be a mix. But again, all of the drinks will stay the same. So that's nice. So we're going to do 4 sparkling waters. Left mouse button to grab it. Let's get this thrown away. And let's grab 2 more. Perfect. And let's get 4 plates out. And this one is going to be the new recipe, the salmon crudo. So we're going to go here, radish, and then lemon. Get that placed. And then for the other 3, wait. Oh, I did that backwards. Okay, it's 3 salmon crudo, 1 raw salmon slice. So this one will go with parsley on top, and then these 2 will finish with lemon. Perfect. And let's get this brought out to table 5. Okay, we are getting a lot of people in now. Let's get their order taken. Let's see, yours as well. And while we're out here, let's go ahead and clean up. Perfect. And let's get started on the next one. So we're going to do 4 lemon teas. It's still just a little awkward with the drinks. You have to click one by one. And you have to kind of aim at the box a certain way. It's just a little awkward for me. And for this one, we are going to do 2 and 2. So all of them will start with the salmon. All of them will have radish. And then 2 are going to be garnished with parsley and the other 2 with lemon. There we go. Let's get this brought out. And this goes here. Perfect. Let's get their order taken. And let's pick up their dirty plates. And rinse and repeat. So for this, we're going to do just 1 sparkling water. I feel like I'm going to have to order more beverages, but it's okay. And then we're going to just do a salmon crudo. Oops. And let's get this brought out. And like I said, as soon as we hit that level 3, I don't care if we only have 1 hour left of the day. We are getting that employee so we can get some help. And we're going to do just a lemon tea. See, you have to like, there we go. And we're going to do a salmon crudo. I'm going to just get that and then just move these up. There we go. And bring this out to table 2, which is in the corner here. And we have even more people joining us. Let's accept their order as well as hers. Perfect. And let's get back into the kitchen. So we're going to do 4 lemon teas. Let me just bring this up just a little bit. Oops. I promise you, I will soon learn the controls and I will stop screwing up on that. Okay, so we're going to do 2 and 2. So they all will have the raw salmon, all will have the radish. And then we're going to do 2 with the lemon and then 2. Ooh, that didn't quite make the tray. Uh-oh, there we go. And let's get this brought out to table 9. That's going to be back here. And while we're out here, let's clean up. Is there any other dirty? Yes. And let's get her order taken. There we go. Let's bring this out. And we are very close to leveling up, guys. And let's get these washed. Okay, perfect. We have leveled up. Head over to the office monitor to check your new contents. We are immediately hiring our server assistant. So let's do that. So now we shouldn't have to actually leave the kitchen. So let's go ahead and try this out. So we're going to do 3 sparkling waters. And let's grab 3 plates. And we're going to do all raw salmon slices. There we go. And we should be able to just put these on the tray. And our servers should come and take this tray. Let me see. Taking food for customer. Perfect. And while we're waiting, I'm going to just consolidate that. Oops, I keep clicking the wrong thing. And this. And let's grab this here. Oh, there's a little bit left on here. Okay. And we're going to do 2 coconut waters. And for the food, we're going to do 2 salmon crudo. So salmon, radish, and lemon. Perfect. This is nice now. So I can just sit back here. The server comes, they grab the plate. Now the only thing I really need to worry about is just making sure I have every ingredient prepped up until we get that in prep cook. And we're going to do a sparkling water. I may go ahead and get, here we go. I'm going to order another box of each beverage. I may hold off on the coconut water for now. There's no shipping, so I don't feel the need to, like, I have to be kind of mindful of, you know, my purchases because it doesn't matter. There's no shipping. Oh, wait, what did I do? Oh, I'm gonna... Okay, there they go. Just takes them a while. I may, at the end of the day, see about upping their speed because that took a really long time. And let's bring in these drinks. Let's just set... Oh, I keep throwing it into the wall. Let's set that here. And grab this and put that here. And for this next order, we're going to do a coconut water and just a raw salmon slice. Or raw salmon slices. There we go. I am going to grab this here. And just consolidate that as well as that. Just kind of clean up as we go. For this order, we're going to do 2 lemon teas. Let's see if I can... Yeah, you have to be kind of like on... Like right up on the box. I don't know a good placement for this. Oh, it just got dark. Okay. And we're going to do 2 raw salmon slices. Here we go. Perfect. And we're just waiting now. And we're going to do 2 sparkling waters for this order. I'm going to just try to place that a little bit closer to me. And we're going to do a salmon crudo and a raw salmon slice. There we go. And the orders just keep coming in. Like you can definitely stay busy even once you get all of the employees. There's still plenty to do throughout the shift. It's just so fun. It's something that's, to me, this is really relaxing. I like games like this. I can see for some people, even though it gets chaotic, it's still, there's something about just like it's like putting together the dishes. And we're gonna do 3. And when you really get into the groove of things, it's very relaxing for me. Here we go. And let's get this thrown away. And we're gonna grab this. Perfect. And we're gonna do all 3 salmon crudo. I think I may have to prep even more ingredients. I'm not gonna make it throughout. Yeah, so let's go ahead and grab our salmon first. And let's grab parsley. Let's start here. Let's just get this cut up. Let's add it here. Here we go. And we'll just keep repeating this process. For this, I'm just gonna... Do I have parsley back here? Yeah, okay. And we need radish. So let's grab that, and then we'll go ahead and do that other order that's just sitting there. Again, you have so much time in between, unless you just were really poorly managing your time. You have plenty in between each order. Coconut water, so we'll do 3 coconut waters. Oops. You guys, I'm gonna try to stop complaining about the drinks. I was about to say something again. Last time, I'm gonna say something. I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's very finicky grabbing it out of the box. And then there's no good space to put, like there's no good spot to put them. So you're having to walk over. It's just, I don't think it was needed. Here we go. I don't know. I don't think it was something that we were missing in the game, but I can see why adding it, it just gives the player something else to do. But I'd much rather see more recipes. Like, give us more food items. Make it a little bit more hectic for us, I guess. We're going to do 4 plates, and then we're going to do 4 coconut waters. I'm just going to move this a little closer. Here we go. And maybe it's nice that it slows you down a little bit. I don't know. But we'll move on from it. I'm going to stop complaining. And let's do any of these raw. Okay, here we go. And let me grab this, and let's try to get that combined, and grab this. Do I have another radish up here? No. Let me go out here. I'll grab this. Making a complete mess back here. Sorry if that is triggering to anyone. Let's see. Here we go. And I will go ahead and start cleaning up. There we go. And let's get that thrown away. And for this one, we're going to do 3 lemon teas. Oh, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying not to say something. Here we go. And we're going to do radish for all 3. And then for these 2, we'll do lemon. And we'll finish with parsley for that. Here we go. And we're down to our last 2 orders. And what we'll do, I will take a look at the next recipe. I want to say we unlocked another recipe at level 3. So we'll take a look at that, and then we'll get everything prepped for the next one. I'm not too sure. I don't know what to do about prepping the ingredients. I think it takes it takes a little bit to do that part, and I don't know how entertaining it is watching someone cut up ingredients. Ooh, I don't have any salmon left. Okay, I didn't realize that. Let's do this. Here we go. I don't want to cut out too much because I want you to see the the gameplay for what it is. But at the same time, I don't want you watching me cut up ingredients for 10 minutes. So I'm sure there's a fine line. And I'm gonna think on it on what to do. But for now, what I am going to do is we'll do some prep on camera, and then I will, bring you guys back once it's fully prepped. I won't do moving forward. Oh, why can I? Okay, clicking the wrong things. But moving forward, I won't do full prep on camera. But if you guys would prefer something different, please give me feedback. Let's see. Here we go. And let's get those placed. Perfect. I think that was the last order. So he'll take care of that. Let's go ahead and hop in here. So we have a new recipe which involves a new kitchen tool. So the ingredients are the same as what we have already. Like we already have salmon, lemon, and parsley unlocked, but it also adds the oven kitchen tool because these are going to be roasted. So I am going to go ahead and buy the recipe. And we're also, in the next one, we will have roasted shrimp scampi as well. So we'll see how that goes. And then we're going to go to cooking tools. And we are going to activate the oven. And I don't know what LPG stands for, but I know it is for your fuel, like propane, I'm guessing. But I don't know what that actually stands for. By the way, we'll buy that. And then I am going to just buy a lot of ingredients. I'm going to do 5 of each. Here we go. And purchase that. And then I am going to also, I'm going to get more of each of these. And let me see. So we have to wait until level 5 to get the prep cook. So we'll have at least one more episode without the prep cook. And then I think we'll just, honestly, leveling up in this game, at least for me, it just wasn't hard to do. But I enjoyed that. I had so much fun playing it the first time through. And I liked how easy it was to kind of level up. Did I forget? Oh, goodness. I forgot to bring all of this out. Let me see. Let's just try to consolidate all of these. Here we go. And then for this, let's go ahead. And I am going to prep these ingredients that are right here. But then I'm just going to bring everything in. Oh, goodness. Let's see. Like, I'm not going to prep anything else beyond this. So let's get this prepped. And let's get this put away. So these are not full. So I'm just going to put these here. And then for these 2 parsley trays, I'm going to just bring them in the back. I wish that the servers, I wish they would go ahead and automatically like throw away your empty boxes. Or like if you have a tray, I wish they would, they'll just go ahead and put it away for you, I guess. I should say, let's go ahead and get that placed. I'm learning that I have a hard time multitasking, which could be a little bit of a problem if I'm trying to record videos, but I'm learning that like if I'm doing something, I like just stop talking and I don't need to be doing that. And I apologize for any, you know, dead dead space or whatever, whatever I'm trying to say. Words are hard. Here we go. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to keep drinks over here for now. And then I'm going to keep the other ingredients over here. Oh goodness, I'm having such a hard time just grabbing things. Here we go. And this is drinks, and this is, you just have to kind of, it's very finicky. Like I'm trying to get this, it stacks up 3 high, so there we go. But you just have to be like right on it in the perfect spot for it to let you do that. So let's bring these in. Let's get that stacked here. For the parsley, we'll do this. Come on, there we go. And we'll start bringing this in. Oh, I didn't realize I purchased that much. So let's actually bring this down here. Let's grab this box. And let's grab these items here. Let's get that placed here. Parsley. Oh goodness. There we go. And we should be bringing, get out of my way, please. That is another thing. Like, I don't, like, why don't you just go stand somewhere? I have way too much lemon. There we go. And that was probably from before when I ordered. So let's bring this over here and let's get it ready. So we'll open this, we'll add the fuel, press the right mouse button. There we go. Okay. So in the next one, we'll showcase how it works with the oven. We'll also unlock a new recipe that involves shrimp. And then we'll more than likely get these, no, we have the server assistant. I'm sorry. We probably won't get the prep cook in the next one, but in the following episode, so 2 more episodes, we'll have the prep cook, and then we'll just start leveling up and unlocking all of the recipes. Let's go ahead and end the day. Do you want to continue to the next day? Yes. Okay, so we are still making profit. I don't know why we're only paying $50 still, because we did hire a new employee. Maybe that doesn't count until the next day. But one last thing I want to see before we end this, I forgot. I want to see if I can change their speed. So I don't really care about the cashier, but the server assistant, let's see. So let's try to go plus 10. Let's upgrade. Okay. So you have to have at least 1,000 remaining. So we'll do that as well in the next video. I will try to remember that. But let's go ahead and end this one here. I do thank you guys so much for sticking around and playing this game with me. If you are enjoying the channel, please consider liking the video and hitting subscribe. And any feedback you have, especially regarding prepping the ingredients, I'm still going back and forth in my head about that, but any feedback on that, as well as any feedback on the video quality, sound quality, etc., I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys so much, and we'll talk in the next one. Bye.